Hi there everyone, it's Gloria with Glory Bee Resale, and I'm here to do a quick haul of things I've picked up at various places. I'm just trying to clean up around here and pull things out. And I don't remember where I've gotten everything. I will let you know if I do know, but I may not know where I got things or how much I paid for them on some stuff. And that's all right. Now, the first thing that I have, this is already listed. This, I believe I picked up at a vintage place. They had it was a garage sale, but I think they had a shop. So things were a bit more expensive there, but I picked up this, according to them, it was a grain masher, a grain or nut masher. This is, if you can see there, it's got flat sides on it. It hooks into this little hook down here to hold it in place, and then you just mash it across the board. And then I guess you would lift it, lower it into, so it all falls out the bottom into a bowl or wherever, a bag. This looks like it may, I don't know if it's Amish made, it's definitely handmade. You can see there the wood on the bottom, and the sides you've got, I don't know if they're antique nails. I tend to think they're just blacksmith nails. So they're a flat nail on the sides here. Both sides, very good condition. I'd say this is more of a display piece than a used piece. So it's in very good condition. And this is already listed as a grain nut masher. The next item I have is this butterscotch ruffle glass candy dish. And this is, I believe, kind of looks like maybe it's a pressed glass. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's a pressed glass. Just a very nice design, mid-century. And this I picked up at a yard sale for $1. The next item is this pair of wood candlesticks with little handles. Very cute, very nice. They're vintage. You can tell by the felt on the bottom and the wear on it. They're vintage. So I'm going to say, I don't know, these might be 70s. But anyway, could be earlier. I'm not quite sure. But I would think probably at least 70s. And these, I'm not sure what I paid for them. I'm going to guess probably around $5 for the pair. But I don't know. The next item I have is this pair of, and I don't know, these probably will go up separately. One's in better condition than the other. As you can see, this one has some wear to the bottom, this one does not. But they're two vintage enamelware saucepans, and I paid $3 each on these. The next item I have, these are also already listed, and these came from a yard sale, $5 for the pair, and this is just a pair of Sirocco wood, so 1950s Sirocco wood double candle wall sconces. And if you can see I have a table in front of me, so I can't get any closer, but it's got the floral on the top. Very nice pair. They're in good condition. They have a couple of very slight nicks of paint on them, just a couple, and they're very slight. It's the paint. You could probably fix it with some rub and buff if you're so inclined. I don't want to try to have to match this up, so I won't be doing that. And again, these are listed. I'm not sure how much I have them listed for, but they are listed in my store. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I don't know what's with that. I might need my medicine. I don't know. The next item is this cold duck, and it's a little duck draft dodger, which you put in front of the door and keep the draft from coming in. So it's still in its original box. I'm guessing this is probably 90s. And just a blue clad duck. You lay it in front of the floor, keep the draft from coming under the door. And this, I don't know how much this is going to go up for yet. I looked it up earlier. I don't really remember. I'm thinking maybe 20, but I'm not really positive. I don't remember what the price was they were selling for. And I'm probably not going to give you too many prices because I haven't looked up most of these things yet. The next item I have is a wood soldier. I'm pretty sure, and I can't remember his name now. I've sold things from him multiple times. I've sold statues and a block print, a large block print, both for good money too. Don, I want to say Don Corleone, but I think that's definitely wrong. I don't remember the name, but I'll have to look it up. I believe it's I don't even want to go with a Spanish soldier, Mexican soldier. I just don't remember. But anyway, I picked him up and he was, I think, $5. So I definitely thought he was worth the $5. Anything nicely wood carved like that. And next item I have was this vintage copper kettle with the ceramic handle and knob. I will not be cleaning this up. I just don't believe in cleaning up copper. A lot of times people don't want it cleaned. I prefer it with this patina on it. And then once you start even trying to take off some of it, I don't want to be the one that decides how much comes off. And this is made in Korea, so I'm thinking this may be 80s, 90s. I'm not quite sure when they started getting Korea stuff, but anyway, this I picked up at a vintage antique show in Indiana, Pennsylvania. There is in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And I paid $7 for that, so we'll see. I'm thinking maybe $39 for it. The next item is this hanging copper bucket, and it has a cast iron hook handle and a hook on top. I really liked this a lot. It does have it does need to be cleaned up over here, the corrosion. Again, I don't clean copper. That's up to the people who buy it, especially because I particularly like pieces like this with a lot of patina. So whether you want to take the corrosion off is another story. And you see inside. And this I paid $15 for, if I did not say it. And I don't know on this yet, but I'm going to say probably at least 75. I particularly really like this piece. It does have a dent over here in it. It's a little flattened. Maybe that could be hammered out. I don't know if I want to try hammering it out with a mallet or not, but probably not. Again, I like to leave those things to whoever's buying it. The next item is this. I need to clean this, so I don't want to tip it upside down because it does have some dirt in it still. And this is a little donkey pulling a wagon, and it's pottery. It does seem to have some chips here and there, but I think it's more the fact that it's just missing paint from when it was done, more than being chipped after the fact. I think it's just the way it was made. I believe this is Italy, yes. So this is an pot made in Italy, and it's a pretty decent sized piece. And what did I pay on this? I don't know if I have I'm thinking I paid 15. I might have paid 15 for it. Mainly because it was a nice large planter from Italy. So, and I don't know on that what I'll charge. And the next thing, sorry about that, the next thing that I bought was this hay hook. And this looks like I don't even know if this is old. It may be a remake of a hay hook, or they've put some shellac on over it. But I did like the look of it. I paid $8 for this. And I'm not really sure whether I want to sell it or I want to keep it, but I did like it. So, can you see that? But it looks very shiny, so I think they either had to have shellacked it or they bought it. It's a remake. I don't know. I'll have to look closer at that. Because, you know, up top it does look rusty, but I can't really say. Though I don't know who's remaking hay hooks, but anyway. Moving on. This I picked up, and I'm pretty sure when I went to this booth they were half off, so this was also at that vintage antique mall. Maybe not. Maybe it was the full price. $6. We'll say it was $6 because I'm not positive. And this is marked. It's just a star tray, and I just liked it. I liked the mix of colors. Thought it would look nice in a Western type cabin, you know, Texas or the Midwest. It just gives me that vibe. The colors, the way they are together. It's pottery, and this is for marked Watson, Tip City, Ohio. So, anyway. And I'm thinking probably like 25 on that. The next is another star, which I picked up at the antique mall, but this is not old. It just, I don't know. I think I just liked the way it looked. It was $4, and I thought that I could get that and resell it in the booth, in my other booth, or online, one or the other, and get probably, well, maybe online, I'd probably go for $25 on it. So, and the last thing I got with those, and I put this down because I kept dropping it. This stands on 3 legs, so it has to be just right. And there's a screw in the side that had to be tightened, but I was a little afraid keeping it up here. It would fall over onto something glass and break it, so. But I paid $3 in their booth for this. Again, not too sure it's old. I think it just was made to look old, but I still thought a cast iron horse was worth the $3 I paid for it. The next item, and I have no idea what I paid for this. I'm going to say that I paid up for it and probably paid at least $15 for it. I just liked it. It's a blue pitcher and it has these, this is clear glass coming out, these bumps all around the bottom. It's got a clear glass handle. I just like the look of it. And I don't know what it'll go up for, but I picked it up because I liked it. I thought it would be a good addition to resell. And I know I'm going back and forth with the styles, but I'm just picking up what's near me. And this one I picked up, and I'm not sure. I think I picked this up at the Antique Mall too. And I might have paid 15, I might have paid 20, I'm not sure. This is if this is what I'm thinking of, this is a studio pottery, handmade, and it looks like it's handmade probably by a little bit more of a beginner. But I did like it. You know, I just like the color of it. I like the 3 handles. And I don't know. I haven't decided because I think originally I might have got this for myself. I know I have another piece that I am using, but I don't know about this one. So we'll see. I have it though. This I thought was adorable. And I paid $3.99 for it. And this, I'm not going to take the tape off because I just don't want to right now. But it's a bunny butter dish. So, very cute. Brown pottery. Bunny butter dish. I don't see any name on it. I don't know, maybe. I don't want to take the tape off. I don't know if there's a name under the hood or not. But I just thought it was adorable. And again, it's just a brown bunny laying down on a butter dish. And I thought, get that up for Easter. Let's see, another, we'll go with the other bunny I have, which is this cast iron bunny doorstop. And this, I forget, but these were listed pretty well. I don't remember what the price was, but I did see some just like this. And I want to say they were decent money. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. And again, I just don't remember what the price was. But again, it was a decent turnaround. Next item. These I paid $1 for. And this will probably go in my other booth. Because these don't go for a lot of money online, so I'm thinking I'll probably just throw it in my booth for $10 or $12. It's a little parakeet planter made in the USA. So this looks to me like 1940s would be my guess. Maybe even 30s. I don't know when we were making stuff in the USA. Probably 40s and 30s though. Next item is this black ceramic chicken planter. And I think this might be a homemade product. I don't know though. Yeah, I'm going to say it probably is just because it's missing some black on the bottom there. But it's just a plain black chicken. And for those who a little country, but like black and white. You got a little black chicken planter. So, and I don't know, that'll probably go in my booth also. Down at Smickensburg or Smicksburg. So, next item. This is a yellow pot, stoneware pot, and it's got a little bit of some bumps on there. I don't know. It looks like it's got some good age on it. I just don't really know. I'm not a big pot person, but I do jugs. But I do think I did like the color. It's yellow. It does have one chip on the edge. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. I'm a little far to be able to see. But if you can see, there's a little chip there on the edge. But I got it anyway, and I paid $12 for that. So, I don't know. We'll see what I put that up for. I don't know yet. Again, I just have not done much research on these yet. I'm just trying to get things up and listed. This, I think I paid up for this too. I want to say I might have paid $20 for it. And it does have a little nick right here of enamel missing, because this is a blue enamel blue jay on flowers. I just love this piece. It's all metal. If you can see the top of the head, there's a little bit of brown there. That's copper. That's underneath that a little piece of blue chipped off. Whether you want to fix that or not, but that's what that is. That's the only thing I could really see. I don't know, maybe on the teal a little bit too. But I'm not sure that wasn't during the making of it. I will take closer pictures when I list it. But I absolutely loved this. And I don't know, but I will be marking it up. I think it's a great piece. The next item is this wood box of drawers. There's 8 drawers, and they're nice drawers, long drawers. They're very well made. As you can see there, they have the little slots in the side here. So very nicely made. This is handmade. BW5. I don't know if they're all, okay, they're all the drawers are numbered as to where they belong, if you should take them out. That's kind of nice, but it's a handmade drawers. The top is green. I have a little leery, that's why. Top's green. Whew, I didn't break anything. Is that number 3? Yes. And the back does have hangers to hang it on the wall if you want. Nice spice drawers. And this I paid up. I want to say I paid probably $28 for that, but I expect to put that up for, I'm thinking $129. So we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking, $129 on, it's just a nice set. And I do well with drawers. People just like these drawers like that. And is that everything on the table here? Oh, we got this girl who I think is probably going to go online. And I don't know. It almost looks like a tea cozy, but it's too small to be a tea cozy. I don't know what else you would use a cozy for. Maybe a cup of tea. I don't know. But anyway, it's also could be just a stand-up doll. It's all handmade. It's got the braids that going around the top of the head. This is like a, I don't know what you call it, like a potato sack type material. She's wearing an apron over a long dress. It was just so cute in velvet. I mean, a felt top. It was just really cute. And a beaded necklace. You know, a little wood bead necklace around her neck. I don't know if it looks like it's just handmade. It's definitely handmade. You can see the pink stitches underneath. But this is just a great little piece. And I paid $1.49 for that at Goodwill. And I feel like somebody needs to have that in their house. You know, somebody put some work into it, and they did a really nice job. All right, so, and now we're going to go through a few more things that are already listed, but I'm going to show them to you in case you're interested and want to buy them. Anyway, this one is a large pair of Sirocco wall sconces, double candle. These are quite large. I think they're like, I want to say, they're at least 24 inches tall. So they're a good size. There's 2 of them, good condition. And these are up for a good amount of money because I think I found them sold, the last one sold at about $139. So, I think that's where they landed. Another item is this little key hook. This does need to have something to hang on the back, but this is a vintage hand-painted key hook with the roses. I don't know if this is Pennsylvania Dutch painting or not. Maybe someone else knows. I'm not, I've only lived here a couple of years. Obviously, you can tell by my accent, I'm a Boston girl, so I don't know the history behind how much of it's Pennsylvania Dutch, but still very pretty. This has been listed. Mary, Mother and Child, Baby Jesus. That's been listed on eBay and Etsy. This frame has also been listed. And this is like a filigree vintage metal frame. It's got some, it's like gold and white. But it's like the white's pretty even, so I guess it belongs there. And got the velvet back, so you can tell there's a little age on that. I'd say this is mid-century. Anybody play the harp? If you do, I gotcha. These I picked up a while ago at an estate sale. And it's just a pair of harp planters in the back. Wood harps with strings. Tabletop harps, I guess. And they're listed, I don't remember what I listed them for. And these I think I've showed before. These are listed. I just put them in here to put them away because they've been laying around. Just a pair of brass. I love these. I just think they're kind of cool looking brass candle holders, if you can see. And the last thing is, I don't know if I can get it out of here. It's a Humminbird slag glass light. I'm not going to even try to pull it out because it's at the bottom with a bunch of stuff on. Maybe I will. I guess I got it out. This is a green gold slag glass light, and this is also listed, I believe, for $49. I think that's what I sold the last one for, and I put this one up at the same price. So these, whenever I see these, I pick them up because I usually can sell them, and they don't usually take all that long either. So, and that is everything for this haul for this time. So, if you see anything like, stop by my store and check it out. And I will see you next time.